wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the Reddit Rose Report. Don't this look like I'm doing the same thing every day? Anyway, if you didn't see it on Monday on TNA, I was watching it the other day when the ozone layer or whatever it was called was going on, and Rob Terry came out. Did you see him tear his own head off? That was odd. Alright, last night's final episode of TNA on Monday scored a 0.8 cable rating based on earlier numbers, and this was a bit up from the dreaded half a point from last week's show. Monday night's episode of Monday Night Raw did a, where am I at? 3.5 rating with the hours of 2.9 and 3.2. That's with Wayne Brady, which I was kind of surprised it did that good, actually. Wayne is just so... The best part of the Raw was when Wayne Brady was kissing the mat at the end of it. My fault, Wayne. Just dull. WWE Superstars match tape before last night's, Monday night's Raw saw Carlito and his brother fight to a no contest. About 7 minutes into the match, Carlito went for his backstabber finisher, but stopped it, grabbed a microphone. Carlito talked about how nobody cares about the Colognes anymore. Carlito said that they should be a team again instead of fighting each other. The brothers then hugged and left together. There wasn't a dry eye in the house. Carlito's NXT rookie Michael Tarver was at ringside, didn't seem much happy about the reunion. Oh, I think that's darling. As noted before, WWE was planning to turn the Colognes brothers heel and have them feud with Hart Dynasty for the unified tag titles, but it was also expected that their cousin, Tito, Orlando's brother, or Cole, will be called up from developmental soon. Okay, Don Carreras lost to Evan Bourne in a dark match on Monday night's Raw from Jacksonville. After Bourne hit the airborne, Carreras continues to cut heels promos in Spanish. I guess it's Spanish because I don't understand it. Anyway, before the match, and reportedly gets major heel reaction. Alright, dark main event after Monday night's Raw saw John Cena defeat Batista in a no DQ match. The finisher came when Sheamus attacked Batista as he was trying to do the Batista bomb on Cena. Cena hit the attitude adjustment on Cena and Batista before getting the win. Edge and Chris Jericho versus John Cena and Randy Orton, odd tag teams there, is being advertised for Monday's Raw live event, June 4th, Asheville, North Carolina. NXT rookie Daniel Bryan recently was sick for a few weeks, lost about 15 pounds. Bryan noted on his blog that he suffers from a weak immune system for most of his life. Knew that was going to happen. Hang on a minute, what have I got on here? I got into about 3.5 minutes. Don't know who that is, so I'm not even going to answer. Anyway, John Cena passed his 1,000th day as world champion last week. Triple H's next DVD movie I was telling you about earlier is going to be The Chaperone and is being prepped as a family-friendly comedy. H stars as an ex-con who chaperones his estranged daughter's school field trip. It might be funny. Misadventures, I guess. Call it that. Bubba the Love Sponge wrote on his Twitter account a while back that about the TNA firing him last week. He says, I was going to take the high road on this, but it looks like TNA fired the first shot. Now, we'll see. I haven't seen no second shot yet. And, you know, things just tremendous. Life is wonderful. Linda McMahon announced yesterday that she will not accept her paycheck if she's elected senator of Connecticut. The job pays $174,000 a year. And she will not take that salary, which I think is pretty bad. If you got to pay to have people vote for you to get you in there for free, you're not too good. People would pay millions to have a great senator, I would say. But maybe she's not. TNA is going to be taping next Thursday night's Impact tonight in Orlando. Word is that all the future episodes of TNA is going to be taped with the move back to Thursday nights. There's currently no plans to do any live shows for Thursday, but TNA and Spike are going to be pushing Thursdays as TNA night on TV. Live specials for Monday nights are possibly, could happen, but not for a while. Bubba Flav will be the special guest host next week for Raw from Pittsburgh, PA. I wonder how he's going to draw. At least he's probably a little more exciting than last Monday. The TNA production guy, by the way, backstage on the segment of Raw with Edge, apparently was creative writer Brian Gerwitz. In case you want to know what he looked like. And if you don't know what he looks like, skip it. Crash by Fit for Rivals is the official theme song for the WWE Over the Limit. Stipulation could be announced this week for next week's Raw for the title match between John Cena and Batista at Over the Limit pay-per-view. And I think I might announce this the other day that JBL attended the White House Correspondents' Dinner this weekend with his wife Meredith Whitney as they were guests of Fortune magazines, and they had their nose so far up in the air they had to have mirrors on the ceiling to see who was in the room. Matt Hardy, he was banged up pretty much and will indeed be off the upcoming live event shows for WWE, but right now he's scheduled to work some TV tapings. The elderly fan I was telling you about that slapped CM Punk, from what one of the people on YouTube said, it was set up. I don't know. All right. The first rookie elimination will take place next week's NXT on Sci-Fi. Justin Gabriel won last night's rookie challenge and will not be eligible for elimination on next week's show. And Primo versus Carlito, Chavo versus Chris Masters, Shad versus JTG, and Rosa Mendez versus Beth Phoenix are all taped for Superstars of WGN. Could be some good matches. Kurt Hawkins and Vance Archer debuted their new tag team last night before SmackDown taping, defeating local wrestler JT Talent and Chaz Rance of VH1 reality TV fame, I guess. I'm not familiar with it. Anyway, the end came when Archer hit the reverse DDT finisher and Hawkins hit a flying elbow. Hope it was attached to somebody. May 1st episode of AM Raw did a 0.55 rating, 600,010 viewers. As noted before, this week's Raw did a 3.0. The show averaged about 4.3 million people. I'd like to borrow about half an hour or 50 cents from every one of them. WWE Women's Champion Beth Phoenix. She's may have been injured during the match with Rosa Mendez last night on Superstar taping. Beth went down and was heard telling the referee to go home. That's a little bit of a signal. Referee then threw up the X with his arms, and they went to a quick finish with Beth winning by a roll-up. We'll see if she's... I'll let you know later on that. Let's see what we got here. By the way, Reed Flair was at last night's TNA Impact tapings, and Knockout Christy Hemmings is going to be getting married this weekend in Hawaii. Darn! Missed it again. Oh well. I gotta go.